Welcome everybody to today's game. We have the BMHL Season 12 Canada Day Classic, and we're hoping for it to be hoping for a good game out here. And we are underway. Here's Aquatic Blaze. Pass across, out on net. Stopped away by Gerald Swiggums, bouncing back toward the net. Here is a chance covered by Gerald Swiggums. Trying to get everything set up here. It's a little weird, this arena. And the FPS for 150, so it's definitely much laggier. It makes it a lot harder to get used to playing. And turned away. Here's Lone, a chance out in front underneath Gerald. There's three Otters on top of it. Another cover by Gerald Swiggums. I played an outdoor game last year, and it was first game of the qualification tournament. But it's really obvious. There's a huge difference playing in these games, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's gonna take a little bit of time to get used to it. 'Cause it is, yeah. Bongo, the star player for the Cruisers this year. Voiderino trying to take over. I didn't know he was on the team, but I guess Volano released him or traded him here. Here's Bongo on the backhand. He shot it just wide of the net. At the point, here's Void. Voiderino is another great player. I had no clues on this team. I thought he was on Volano, but I guess they moved on from him finally. And he wanted out for a little bit, or they had some issues there with Sore. Here's E-Girl Hater 36 behind his own net. Forehand, takes his time, looks over to the left. It's going to be intercepted by Voiderino. Here is Void. He's through. He takes a shot. It's deflected wide of the net. Here is Bongo going to chase after that. Loose puck. Trying to make a nice cut behind the net. Bounces out behind it. E-Girl Hater, aggressive, isn't able to get it. Bongo mishandling it. He's covered by this guy right here. I can't see his name. I don't have a clue who that is. But the Otters have a lot of players here. Otters are. Here's Vancouver's roster, and here is the Otters up here. Here's Voiderino moving forward. Forehand pass across. No one's there. Roly Rolo, another great tier player in Tier 2 this year on the Cruisers. Formerly the Voodoo, formerly the Hellhounds. Rolo trying to get through. He's tied up by E-Girl Hater. Rhino. To the front, didn't go. E-Girl Hater pokes it out. Here is Roly Rolo with a forehand shot off the back wall. Warship pokes it to the corner. Here is E-Girl Hater on the backhand. It'll get by. And Crimson whiffs the clear. Chance out in front for Inhalen. It's broken up. Here is someone in a completely different Otter jersey, Aquatic Blaze. Wearing the basic away jerseys, everyone else in the Winter Classic. Or, sorry, Canada Day Classic. Here is Inhalen. Rhino Z. Well, she take it instead, my bad. Rhino on the backhand with some muffin. Got underneath Gerald. Another chance from Aquatic Blaze is turned away as well by Gerald Swiggums. The starting goalie. He goes behind, all the way behind the net for a second there. Easily the best goalie on this team. Here, Crimson in front of him, another goaltender. Well, then just right there, pokes the puck out of the zone. Here's Aquatic Blaze on the right wing. Passes to the middle. Gerald will get a piece of it, trying to cover it. He can't. Swaggy Jace went for a hit. Didn't register. Trying to go for a clear. He can't. He's really slow on speed, the mobile. But he's able to get it down now. Behind the Otter net. It'll bounce weirdly. Here's 803 EDF. Forehand pass across. Here is WCO. Pokes it forward. He's tied up now by Bongo. Pass to the middle. And here's a chance for Voiderino. Only one man to beat, but he has three back checkers on him. Voiderino. 803 EDF charges. He can't get it. Void in the corner. Pass across. He's tied up from behind by Roblox user. WC with a backhander. Didn't go down. Void still fighting for it out in front. Bounces in front. Here's Bongo. Didn't shoot. Goes for a hit on nothing. He'll lose speed. He does there. And now he's hit by Roblox user WC. Let's get on the forehand. He'll pass one across up ice. Here is Crescendo chasing after it. Crimson, been on the whole game so far, clears it. Stopped down by Roblox user at center ice. Void with a nice poke. Poked forward, but Crescendo couldn't get it. Here's Bongo. Your Roblox user on the backhand. It's on net. He scores! The Otters score first. And this place is going crazy. .553 to go. We will continue a 1-0 lead for the Ontario Otters. On a goal by Roblox user. And definitely some stuff here broken with the game. The DJ is broken apparently. I think also they're trying to add so when you cheer or when you chat, everyone chats, it'll start making louder in the arena. But I don't think that's in this game study tonight. Eagle Hater with a weird clear. It'll get down. Here's Breezy Half. We'll send the rest of the way all the length of the ice. Drew T and nothing but a trainer on for the Hellhounds defense. Swaggy Jason, Roly Rolo. Here's Breezy Half. He's in. He shoots. It's blocked by nothing but a train. Roly Rolo is in poke check. He'll probably have to use it to push it forward. He will. Eagle Hater is just going to have to wall him off. A forehand clear. He should be able to get it down. Rolo, never mind, is on him, but a good hit made. Swaggy Jace fighting for it. Just kind of taking his time to get to the puck, and he throws it on net. The first shot of the game so far for the Cruisers. It feels really empty in this arena, to be really honest. There's no, without this music, it just seems like we're just kind of watching like a practice or something. Definitely a very different game. Poked forward there by, I can't see his user, I can't, but here's Lone now, moving forward. Bombolo, backhander. It's stopped by Gerald out of the net, and I'll get the cover. Don't know if it does count as a shot on net, because went out of the net to get it, but I guess. Play resumes. Poked toward the net by Aquatic Blaze. Bounces out in front. Gerald turns it away. Hey, cool, Bray. Lone fights in the corner with Bongo. Bongo trying to get it clear. He can't. Lone couldn't get in front. Lost his speed. Bongo with a clear up ice over the stick of Void. Here's Eagle Hater. In the right corner. A low and soft pass. There's 3 Otters up. They leave the zone. Backhander whiffed. Bongo's on him. We'll try and fight for ownership. Dumped in toward the net. Turned away by Gerald. Little scary there. Here's Void. A shot. He missed the net. On his own net. No. That could have been a pretty bad way to let in a goal. Rhino whips the backhand a second time. Got it. Inhaling. With a shot, a save by Gerald. Here's Roly Rolo up center ice. Here's Rhinos the other way now for the Ontario Otters. A backhander. It'll just go wide of the net. Inhaling. A sharp shot goes wide. Rhino keeps it in. Tying up with Rolly, who now pokes it forward. Here's Steven. Oh, Steven lags. Rollo is through. Has Inhalen coming back. A shot. It's behind the goalie over the line. It doesn't go. Someone's I don't know who this is in the green jersey. It's Rainy. Oh, it's a Cruisers player, I believe. Here is Rainy. He shoots. Save made. Third shot of the night for the Cruisers. They've been pretty quiet. Getting a shot 11-3, now down 1-0 here in the Canada Day Classic. Crimson lost it. Here's Crescendo. He shoots. Saved by Gerald. Now WC. Passes it toward the middle. And Drew T able to get a piece of it. Backhanded. Soft. Doesn't get away. And far enough for Bongo. But he's going to lose it. WC, a shot from the line is going to go wide. Here is a poke check by Crescendo toward his own man in front for WC. Roblox user trying to fight and push it forward. Just the strategy of the game tonight. Just tie up and hope it goes toward the net. And here it does. It's underneath Gerald. He doesn't have it. Everyone is near the net and Gerald finds it through the traffic. Face off here in the cruiser zone. Here is Bongo on the backhand. He'll get it out of the zone. He's tied up by WC, who gets it forward. Pass across, broken up by two cruisers in front of the passing lane. WC toward the net, out in front for Crescendo. Voitorino, backhander, he's tied up. Vancouver's really been struggling tonight. Just get it out of the zone. And this shift alone has just been a real proof of it. Void with a hit on WC, but he just can't get the puck. Whiffs the clear 2 times and gets hit by his teammate Crescendo. Now it's WC in the slot. He takes a shot. Oh, that's gonna go wide. Drew T clear, blocked. A minute left to go in the first. The 1-0 lead for Ontario. That puck bounced toward the bench. It goes out of the zone. Now it's Bongo with a clear down, just wide of the net. A big scramble for the puck here. Everyone just wants to get it and get it forward. Rollo dead on stamina. Couldn't get much going there. I know he has it. Never mind. He just lost it for a second. Backhander hit off of Rainey's knee. 803 EDF on the backhand. Up. Missed by. Got the pink gloves. Here is nothing but a trainee. It went out of the zone. And I move toward the dying seconds of the period here. A backhander wide of the net. Here is Pokek's check. Now on for the Otters. I don't think he's played yet tonight. Rainey carries it forward. He's through, but the period's over. That was probably the closest chance they've had all game. Rainey misses the net after the fact, but 1-0 after one. The shots 13-3, I believe. So sorry, 16. I don't know. I don't agree with that shot. I'm not gonna put them. And play set to resume here, opening face-off of the second period. Here's E-Girl Fighter with a clear up ice, missed by that guy right there. I don't know who that is. I can try and look, but meme. Here's Rainey gonna try and chase this puck forward. E-Girl Hater with a forehander. Goes over on the box side. Here's Lone. He's through. A whiffed shot. Here's Meme trying to poke it forward. Toward the net. It's behind Gerald's, but he's able to get the cover. On the face-off, poked forward by nothing but a train. Here's Rainey on the forehand. He whiffs the first time. So it doesn't get a second try. Here's Lone toward the front of the net, broken up by nothing but a train. On net. It's turned away by Gerald. It's just he plays very aggressive when it's behind the net. He kind of pushes out. So making a centering pass is just pretty hard to get by Gerald. Rolo is playing on offense here with Rainey. So I think Swaggy J's likely going to switch to more of a two-way position here as they have their fourth forward now. Here's Rolly going to chase it down. A whiff toward the net. Goes wide of Gerald. Here's Aquatic Blaze behind the net. Poked forward by Rolly Rolo. Backhander. It's going to go all the way down. Off the wall. It's turned away by a Warship. I guess it's a shot on net. Not really, but we'll give it to him. E-Girl Hater with a clear stop by Bongo as Rainey with them. But he leaves his own Bongo F shot attempt. It looked like there was not the right play. Didn't work. Rhino Z now gonna come back. Voidorino with fresh stamina, trying to help out his teammate and line mate. Poked out of zone by Rhino. Steven. Backhand didn't go by. Inhaling a nice poke check, able to bring it back. Voidorino's on him. Puck gets through. Rhino Z now poke checks it. And another cover by Gerald. What I've noticed with the Otters so far tonight, they really like to just take it off each other, but it's not like in a bad way. Like they'll have one person poke it and the next person pokes it and they switch roles over and over and they just kind of gradually move the puck up the ice together. It's a weird strategy, but it's really working versus Voodoo team that doesn't really play aggressive until the last second on defense. Toward the net. Crimson, a F shot by Rhino was turned away by Gerald. What a save. I don't know why music is going right now. I think the music might have broke. Here's Bongo. It's broken up by Chef Olsen. Music finally turns off. Here's Rhino, the backhander turned away there off the wall by Gerald. What I mean about him playing really aggressive when behind the net, just make sure it doesn't go and bang on net toward him. Here's Swaggy Jace playing now the two-way role we thought he would. Bongo fights with Rhino. He gets it. Forehand clear. Chef Olsen's able to stop it. He'll just get it all the way down again. Rhino, a backhander, goes wide of the net off the wall. Here's Crimson. I don't know what he's doing. He's struggling to get it. He couldn't. Maybe he's lagging. I don't really know. Swaggy Jace, a backhander, blocked by WC. 3 offense for the Otters, and this is where they can try and fight them. Here goes Rolly Rolo. One man to beat. It's Chef Bolson. WC's behind him. He takes too long. Otters have 3 up, 4 back. They all go up on offense, and they all go back. There's really not many cherry picking. And now WC is able to go up and chase this one down. Swaggy Jace clears it all the way in. Behind the net, here is Chef Bolson. He'll forehand clear it all the way down. Swaggy Jace stops it, clears it back. Chef Bolson has it again. He'll send it clear. Tape to tape. Crescendo pokes it in. Behind Swaggy Jace, he finds it. A weak chip shot doesn't get down. He's roadblock user behind the net. On the wraparound, he's stuffed by Swaggy Jace. WC pokes it around the wall. He'll take it himself. Around Rolly. Rolly poke strikes it. Here's Bongo. Sorry, it's Rolly with Rainey across. That was Bongo. Rolly will dump one in. Chef Bolson redirects it out in front. His teammate Roblox user's there to help, and he'll get it down. Here's Crescendo, stops it off his skates. It chips into the cruiser end. Here's Swaggy Jace around the boards. Box side, here is race to the puck, won by Rainey. Has Rolo across, locked up by Pokedex check at center ice, poked in by the Otters, poked back out by the Cruisers. Here is Rainey. The Otters in the middle of a change. Rainey took too long and is dangling right into their other players, but he still has it and he shoots it wide. Here is Crimson, a weak forehander. It gets by to Bongo. Pokedex check playing more back is the right call there. Breezy half. Backhander doesn't go. Hoopsaw, and nope, it's an offside. Another thing tonight so far, the Cruisers and the Otters have both been very different defensively. We talked about that, how they have the Otters are running 3 forwards and 4 defenders pretty much, all going back. The Cruisers, not the Voodoo, have not really been doing that. They've kind of just have 2 guys sit back and then 2 people come back instead. But clearing wise has been such a different game for both teams. The Cruisers just have been panic clearing it. They've not looked for the passes like that right there, but it's not going to work. Here's a loose puck in the slot for half. He shoots, it goes wide. And now here's 803 EDF. We'll see if he does it, but the Otters have been passing the puck and they've been going for soft clears. But here's a whiff. A couple of them. But then he hits away to Reno. Backhander. It's a soft play up the ice. Pokex check misses it, so does Crimson behind that. Nothing but a train. He'll whiff it. Race to the puck. Breezy half has a free puck for the Otters. Somehow the two defenders for the Cruisers versus the one Otter defender. The Otters defenders have still been better. Avoid Reno. Versus Sauce Train. Sauce Train will have it off the wall. Banks is up in the air. A slap shot, not gonna go. Bongo gets by him, but is stopped by Meme. 803 EDF. Backhander. Up the middle, here's Pokex check. I'd really kind of caught him flat-footed, so it's a giveaway. Here's Bongo from a distance off the crossbar. First real chance of the game for the Otters. Play resumes. Here is Rainey toward the net. He gets by on the backhand. He couldn't get the shot off. All of a sudden, some energy for the Cruisers. Nice move by Rainey, trying to get a chance out in front. On the outside, he gets by. Aquatic Blaze with the backhander off the wall. Off the boards, it'll bounce out to Lone. Two back for the Cruisers. Lone gets through one, nothing but a train. It bounces back. Here's Rainey and Rolo. Here they go. Rolo pokes it forward as a broken poke check, so it's going to cost them and they're offside. Play resumes again. Big fight on the wall. Here is... I can't tell who has it. Rolo gets hit by Aquatic Blaze. It's a bouncing puck. Swaggy Jace is back and chips it to the corner wall. Meme beats him to the puck, but Swaggy Jace with a good poke check is able to control him from behind the net. Meme will send it out in front. No one is there. And Rainey is up, and he, I think, just lagged by it. Rolo trying to get the puck and get around Aquatic Blaze, who's able to get right through them both. Aquatic Blaze, nice move to the outside. A forehand shot goes wide of the net. Drew T gets stuck on his own goaltender. Now he's trying to go for a backhander. Tied up by Aquatic Blaze. Now poke check. His poke check broke. Makes a big hit on Aquatic Blaze. Now backhander. Meme is on him. Now Bongo will carry it through. Rhino steps up on him. 3 Otters on the puck versus Bongo. Bongo is through. On the forehand, he shoots it wide of the net. Void to Reno. Can't keep it in. Now he has it. Here is Void. A nice move. Another nice move. Void to Reno. To the backhand. Tied up by E-Girl Hater. And it goes out of the zone. Here's now Bongo again. Forehand shot. Blocked away by E-Girl Hater. Backhander didn't get it. Forehand behind his own net. Going to carry it. Look for the pass. And he finds it. Box side to Rhino. They've been wide open there all game. The Cruisers have got to realize that that just can't be open every time. Here's a poke check toward the net. Didn't result in anything. Here's now Bongo. Gonna try and carry it. Should just tip it up. He doesn't. Voiderino is wide open on the box side right now. Inhaling. On the backhand. It's a shot wide of the net. Bounces back out toward the right face-off dot. Bongo. Poked forward by Rhino. Poked again by Bongo. Behind the Cruiser net. Here is Bongo on the backhand. He gets it down and toward the net for E-Girl Hater. Another easy clear for the Otters. It's been the story of the night so far. It's just easy clears for one team. The other one is a lot of pressure. The Otter forecheck been the real difference maker tonight. Here's E-Girl Hater with all the time in the world to get it down. By nothing but a train. Drew T stops it. Backhander, he's tied up by the pressure from Crescendo. Out in front for Roblox user. It's turned away. Here is Roblox user again. In the corner, tied up with nothing but a train. Last minute of the second period. Bouncing puck covered by Gerald. I was going to say, this period, honestly, the Cruisers have been better for sure. There's been a lot less chances, but Gerald Swigums has still had to do probably a little too much this game. I don't really know what the issue is with the Cruisers, but they're just not getting any shots right now. And they had a couple of chances this period. I thought that they were looking pretty good. They seem to continue the pressure they were having. I think it all starts with good passes and not just clears. And Rollo gonna just carry it up himself, which is not gonna work. He gets tied up and now pokes it forward. E-girl hater, backhander, blocked by Rollo. And then he gets decked, and there's no support on the puck. E-girl hater goes for him, tries to teabag him. Rollo fighting. Rainey takes it. Rainey, forehand, didn't shoot it. He gets through. Rainey toward the net. It's underneath. It didn't go anywhere. Never mind. And it's just going to get cleared away all the way down yet again. Nothing but a train. I'll stop it on the forehand. It's a pass blocked by Crescendo. Another F shot blocked by Crescendo. He gets by Drew T. On the backhand. Shot wide of the net. Back out in front for Crescendo. On the forehand. Poked from behind by Rollo. Forehand shot off the box bench. Or off the box boards, not the bench. 5 seconds to go here in the second period. Drew T whiffs the clear. Again. And now he gets it down, but it doesn't matter. The period's over. 1-0 after 2. No goals in the period. And now we're gonna test out the crowd system, which I haven't really been hearing at all this game. And it doesn't work this game. Like I didn't think it was working. So 1-0 Otters. The Cruisers had a much better period here in the second period, but if they they need to get a goal. They're still down. Here's Aquatic Blaze out in front on the backhand shot, blocked by Drew T or Crimson. But it's a puck on net. Gerald got it and turned it behind the net. Bongo fights Aquatic Blaze, the two best players probably for each team. Not too sure of the Otters' best players. I think it's him. That puck bounces wide of the net. Aquatic Blaze will poke it. Bongo fighting it. It just has the whole team on him. The Otters do a great job of supporting the puck. They kind of play like a Florida Panthers style of hockey, which is kind of weird to say. But it's just forecheck, and they just had everyone on the puck. And the Cruisers are trying to go for like outlet plays and just hope it works. And it's not happening at all tonight. Here is Aquatic Blaze toward the net. And a cover by Gerald. So what are the shots saying? 24 to 6. I'm gonna say we'll give him 22. 22 to 5. I don't know. I don't trust the shots in this game. Play resume. Poke toward the net. Gerald's got a piece of it. Rebound from Meme. Turned away by Gerald. 2 more shots there for the Otters. And that's poked free by Void. Can he get the puck? He will. Chased down by E-Girl Hater. The poke check gets right back into the Cruiser end. Swaggy Chase whips the first time, second time. Got it over the stick of one. Beautiful pass to Void. He's not ready for it. E-Girl Hater on the forehand. It goes bench side. Past the Aquatic Blaze. Rainey got a piece of it. Not enough to stop it for himself. And the Otters are offside. Play resumes. Poked forward by Rhino. Here's Halen. On the backhand. A sharp angle drive. Gonna go wide of the net. E-Girl Hater. Probably had the most minutes on the whole team for defense tonight for the Ontario Otters. So I'm going to assume he's their best defenseman, that's what the team thinks. He's been pretty good tonight. He's gotten a lot of clears down. And here he is again. It's going to go by him this time. Warship had to move the first time for quite a bit for him. Toward the net. Stopped by Gerald. And Halen in the corner trying to get in front. He's been taking a lot of shots tonight. Not many of them have been on net. And this one is, and it's saved by Gerald. Rollo has a free man. Rainey is wide open. He's going to walk it up himself. A 2-on-1. He's trying to do too much, it looks like. Rollo. He shoots. It's blocked by Eagle Hater. Fresh puck for Halen. It's a 2-on-2 the other way for the Otters. And Halen. The 2-on-1. Sorry. There's no other cruiser on. And Halen whiffs the shot. Rollo whiffs the clear. Here's and Halen chasing after the puck. Backhander in front. Turned away by nothing but a train. Rainey. Couldn't get it. Tied up by Steven. Now Rhino with a poke check toward the wall and a clear by Rainey. Wide of the net. Bounces back off of it. It's underneath Warship. If the Cruisers just can get one good shot on net, this the goal's been pretty scary tonight. That bouncing puck went toward the net, but it was poked away by Crescendo. Here is Rollo with a chance. He's tied up with Roblox user. They're still tied up on the wall. Here's Void. Shot. Never mind, they didn't shoot. And a clear by Roblox user. Here's WC chasing after it. Bong goes on. Pass in front for Roblox user. It's turned away. Voiderino. Chip past. Bongo couldn't get it. Chef Bolson's on the ice for defense for the Otters. A Bongo shot gonna bounce into the trapezoid and a clear down off the wall by Crescendo by Chef Bolson. Here is nothing but a train with a we saw it's clear. It's gonna bounce out of the zone. Here's a 2-on-1 for the Cruisers. Bongo. Void just leaves him. So 2-on-1 became a 1-on-2. And he's tied up. Bongo. Behind the net on the wraparound. He didn't go for it. He lost his can't. He's struggling to control it. I think I'm not sure if it's because of the lag or just missing the puck tonight. And that's gonna bounce out of play. We have a Banana CB song going now. There you go. Play resumes. Bone pokes it forward. Pokes it. And cleared by Swaggy Jace. Closing in on the halfway point of the third period. Otters dump it in. The Otters offense has kind of disappeared a little bit this period. I think they're much more focused on just containing this game. Chef Bolson with the backhand clear all the way in. Drew T misses it. Goes over. Here's Lone as Meme across, as well as Aquatic Blaze, and he's tied up by Swaggy Jace. Here is Rainey as Rollo across. He should pass it. He's gonna try and go himself, and he mishandles it. Aquatic Blaze clears it. Kept in by Rollo, and never mind. Poked right back out by Aquatic Blaze. Swaggy Jace will take a forehand shot toward the net, wide of it. Now Rainey has a man in front, and it's turned away by Warship. No, it counts as a shot. Puck lags, gets by Rollo. Now Aquatic Blaze is a free clear. It's blocked by. It's still Rainey. What was Bongo? He's a Aquatic Blaze. A clear attempt doesn't go. Rollo. Good shift here from the Cruisers, but finally cleared by Chef Bolson. A lot of offensive pressure on that shift, but just really only got one shot. More like a pass. It's a bouncing puck toward the net. It's underneath Warship. He'll cover it. And I believe that this will be the first offensive face-off of the game for Vancouver. And we have played 26 minutes. Poked toward the net by Bongo. It's underneath the Eagle Hater. He couldn't do anything with it. Music's still playing. Rhino with a backhander blocked off by Swaggy Jace. 2 backhand attempts. He didn't have ownership of it. Couldn't get it. Voidorino lost the puck on a poke from Rhino. He takes a shot wide of the net. Off the wall. Here is Steven. Tied up by Bongo. Gets through. Poked by Rhino toward the net. F shot blocked by Swaggy Jace. Here is Inhalen. In the corner. Gets by Swaggy Jace toward the middle. And Bongo takes it. And he should just walk it. He's through. 1-on-1 versus Eagle Hater. Bongo. Nice move on the backhand. Poke checked away. Voidorino off the wall. Good play by Inhalen. Swaggy Jace doesn't have enough speed to get to it. He'll try and just poke it to the corner. He will. Now Drew T comes in with a good clear all the way down. But Eagle Hater again just able to read it and just receive the pass. That's the real difference. When you can receive the pass cleanly, you don't have to worry about like this. And when the puck bounces to the corner, it gives enough time to get the forecheck going. When the puck's out of the zone so fast, it just doesn't matter. The Otters don't have to worry about forechecking or forecheckers coming toward them when they try and clear. So it's just receiving it so well. Here's Rhino trying to take control of his feet. Couldn't do anything with it. Void and Crimson both fighting it away from the net. Puck comes free. Void has Bongo ahead. He finds him on the forehand. Now going to the backhand. Here's Bongo. He shoots blocked by Eagle Hater. The number 1 defenseman for the Otters with a nice clear. Void misses it. Crimson got a piece of it. Not enough. We'll leave it for Drew T. Clear. Broken up by Roblox user. That's the issue. They wasted too much time dilly-dallying. And they can try and make him pay off the post. Crescendo. Lost it to Rolly Rollo. Has Rainy up ahead. He won't pass it. He'll try and take it. He's trying to do too much. He dangles toward Roblox user for some reason. And I would not be surprised if his teammates were probably screaming at him after that. That bounce on net. Turned away chance by Gerald. Off the wall. Drew T goes to himself. Never mind. It's a giveaway. Roblox user. Put away by Crimson. 2 Otters down low. Roblox user has 2 men in front of the net. He's not going to go for the pass. He'll just try and take it himself behind the net. Shot blocked away by Crimson. At this point, time's just going to run out here on the Cruisers. They just have not got any offense going. With only 1:40 to go. The Otters are just doing a great job just wasting time. They're just not really worrying about it. They're just keeping it in the zone like they have been all game. Some teams try and switch up too much, trying to play too defensively, and they kind of cost themselves the game. But here they've just played the same way, but here 2-on-1 the other way for the Cruisers. The first of the game. Rolly Rollo just pokes it into the zone. I don't get that play. And he gets hit. Forehand around the wall, and the chance is just completely gone. Swaggy Jace pokes it in, and they are a mile offside. He doesn't know. Just short of the final minute. And a timeout. I don't know who calls it. A timeout, I believe, for Vancouver. Our play gonna resume with 1:11 to go in the third period. The Cruisers trail by 1, and they call timeout. Bongo's through! Bongo! And he fumbles it. Bongo. Right through Lone. He has it. He still has it. A shot blocked by Meme. And they both leave the puck. Void will now get it, and he's fumbling it. He's a backhand pass across. Bongo goes the wrong direction. Pokes forward out of the zone. Here's Swaggy Jace, a clear block. Second time got it all the way in. To the corner, not to the defenseman this time, finally. And Void misses the puck. That's center ice. Here is a tie-up. Voidorino has Lone behind him. Lone couldn't get the clear down. E-Girl Hater fumbling with a poke check. It broke. He dives in the puck. It's loose on the crease. And it's going to go behind the net. Out. Jeez. Voidorino couldn't get the shot off under pressure from Meme. I don't know who that is. Who is this? It's someone in a different jersey. It's Aquatic Blaze. Dying seconds of the Canada Day Classic shot by Void. It's turned away by Eagle Hater. Poke by Bongo doesn't register. His poke check breaks. He takes a shot. Saved by Warship will cover. I don't know how much time is left. It's 3 seconds. So 3 seconds to go. And the faceoff breaks. And the game is over. I don't know what my computer had a heart attack, but the Ontario Otters have won the Canada Day Classic. 1-0. And their 4 lines all off the bench. 16 players. And 2 coaches. Nothing but a train the lone guy on the voodoo bench. It just hasn't been... was not the night, I don't think, that the voodoo really wanted. But, I mean, they can use this as definitely a way to check themselves and see what they need to work on. But the Otters played a great game, and defensively, they really impressed me. I haven't really watched any of them this season so far. But they did do a really good job. And I'm not sure what, I'll take a look right now what our next stream is. I'm actually not too sure what is next. I don't know who plays. But I'd say, I don't think anything else tonight is really that good. I think the Winterhawks play the Tribe, but I don't expect that to be a good game. So tomorrow, we have the Piranhas and the Thunderbirds. It's a good game. Tomorrow I'll probably do a game, yeah. Tomorrow I'll probably either do the Tropics and the Winterhawks or the Thunderbirds and the Piranhas. The third and fourth I won't do any streams probably. Maybe the fourth, but I'm pretty sure I won't. It's July 4th, so I won't be here. The third and one baseball game, so I won't be here either. So tomorrow we'll look for a stream, and then July 5th we'll try and just pick up. There's a lot of good games then, maybe. There's probably a lot of good tier 2 games that day, so either the Star... Ooh, yeah. So July 5th will probably do the most. So there's the Stars play the Mustangs at 9, and the Voyagers and the Otters. It's 2 good back-to-back tier 2 games. So I wouldn't be opposed to just doing that. But as always, thank you everybody who came and joined us. A little bit of a low-scoring game, which is sometimes a little boring to watch, but it's fun to see the new arena. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you probably tomorrow.